that over. What's going on, guys? What's up, man? We on day 214, baby. So we tapping in. Today we gonna tap in with this Nas verse. This is off one of my favorite songs. It's called Reach Out. It's on the Life is Good album. But before we tap in with that, I want you guys to all go get a copy of my handmade personally for you and your enjoyment. Yes, I made these by hand. Rap goals stands for responsibility, accountability, progression. My 3 keys to life, guys. You can use that in any area of your life. So no matter the situation, you hold yourself responsible, you hold yourself accountable, and you progress from there. So, what I want you guys to do is go to my YouTube channel, please, so I can get them double-digit subscribers, man. I'm trying to get my subscribers up, man. Subscribe to my page, boy. So look, you can click the link, go to YouTube, and you can subscribe from there. So, let's tap in with this Nas verse and it go like this. I can see myself at presidential campaign dinners, but I'm passing blunts around a bunch of gang members. When you too hood to be in them Hollywood circles and too rich to be in the hood that birth you, life becomes clearer when you start wiping down your mirror. Leave notes for yourself so you can remember. Yo, that wasn't, I just keep going in, like I can say that whole verse. That verse is fire, by the way, but I mean, how many of you ever felt this way? I know I have. You've been in a room where you felt, I don't know if this really goes with my moral code a little bit, and you might have to adjust it a little bit. You feel a little out of place and awkward, right? Because Nas, like I said, he was on to something right there. He could see himself at presidential campaign dinners, right? But then he's like, man, we all know he's from Queensbridge, so his characteristics and his moral code is a little bit different from the people who's at the presidential campaign dinners and their characteristics and moral code. So it leaves him to feel awkward and lonely. Then he flips it and say, all right, well, when I go back to the hood, that's a familiar place because I know what that feels like and I've been there, right? Then also, he's outgrown what he used to do and the people that he used to be around. He's not doing the same things he was doing before, and they're still probably doing the same things. So that also leaves him to feel awkward and out of place and lonely. So it got me thinking about our moral code. So do you change your moral code up a little bit when you have to? So let me give you an example. So like the presidential campaign dinner, right? You ain't gonna be at the presidential campaign dinner with no Timbs and fronts in your mouth, are you? I mean, you can do that, right? But you're gonna feel awkward if you do that. So this leads me to think about our assignment today. Our assignment today is to look at what you're taking in, right? So that's anything from music to the websites you visit to the people that you follow on social media. All that plays a part into who we are and what we are. Do these things fit in your moral code, or are you just kind of just listening to these things just because, or watching these things just because? You got to understand that we are what we take in. So whatever it is that you're taking in, know that you'll be a part of that. So be mindful of the things that you're taking in and make sure that they stand and stick with your moral code. Now, like I said, you might have to bend your moral code a little bit, but always stand your ground and stand for something, because you will fall for anything. So that's day 214. I'm going to catch you guys tomorrow on day 215. Peace.